These are my note cards. It's my speech over enforcing harsher drinking and driving penalties. These are my audience members. Okay. All over the world today, we hear of people being injured or killed in drinking and driving accidents. The sad truth is, many people have had this happen to someone close to them. A question that we all ask ourselves is, why has this become so common, and what are we doing to prevent this from happening? Earlier this month, on April 2nd, St. Louis Public Radio article from Kellogg and Harlem reports that drinking and driving in Missouri would face harsher penalties under legislation that has now been passed Thursday, April 2nd. Every law and extra penalty is one more action made to try and lower this crime, and every little thing matters. To begin exploring into the effects of alcohol while driving, it is clear to first know that alcohol affects all of the abilities that are important to safely operate a vehicle. This affects brain function, decision making, reasoning, muscle coordination, and vision. You cannot properly operate a vehicle while under the substance of alcohol, no matter how confident you may be in your abilities. Written in 2021, that is still very accurate, Conway, on the Chandler Conway article, argues the point that even at low blood alcohol concentration, drivers can experience impairments that make them more susceptible to causing or being involved in an accident. Even after a few drinks, you may feel okay to drive, but it is crucial to realize that alcohol affects the brain function. The Chandler Conway article makes another good point, stating, one of the most dangerous effects of alcohol is decision making. Intoxicated drivers not only easily make the choice to drive, but also are more likely to engage in risky behaviors such as speeding, tailgating, or running red lights. Having the knowledge of effects alcohol has to driving is the first key to knowing that why these penalties are put into place. The second key to understanding why penalties are put into place is the life-altering dangers of drinking and driving. When making the choice of drinking and driving, people don't realize the families they can hurt, the lives they can end, or even how it can change their own lives in the blink of an eye. The Live Hospital article by Tata Plinner, Drunk Driving Deaths of 2023, confirms that 34 people die each day and 921 people are injured from drunk driving accidents. Drunk driving is a huge issue in the world today. United States continuously found that thousands of deaths each year are caused from drinking and driving. Just this is enough to show as a whole that many penalties are needed to be put into action to stop drunken driving. Lastly, to what penalties have been put into place, coming back to the St. Louis Radio article, it is stated that the legislation shifts several offenses to one felony class higher, which carries increased punishments. The offenses range from injury, severely harming, and focus on the killing of another person while under the influence. Someone convicted of killing one person will now serve 5 years. Someone convicted of killing 2 people will now serve 10 years. The bill also requires that an intoxicated traffic offense with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 will have to have an interlock device in order to drive. Each of these are a step closer to making drinking and driving less common. In conclusion, the roads have become a very unsafe place. Drinking and driving is a selfish choice many people make without thinking, not realizing the life-altering choice they could be making. Enforcing these harsher penalties. To try and make this something people think twice about or fear is a crucial step forward. More than one person dies each hour of the day from this crime. Alcohol completely alters mind and body's regular function. Overall, laws and punishments are made to make the world a safer place.